Hi friends, welcome to part 2 of the Art of Good Conversation. This is a standalone video, so if you haven't watched part 1, don't worry, but if you want to watch it, check out there. There should be a little icon floating around, or I'll put a link down in the description for you. And in this video, I'm going to describe in detail how you can have the courage to have honest conversation. So it's with anybody, it could be with your partner, with your co-worker, with your friends, with your family. And it's going to enable you to control your emotions in the conversation, dictate the conversation, deal with your hopes, fears, insecurities, including your dreams, your strengths, your weaknesses. It can empower you, it will empower you to feel confident about what you're saying and really take control of your life. As I said in the last video, it's a gift because the art of good conversation is the foundation of everything good that is going to happen in your life. It's a deep dive video and I'm going to go into a lot more detail than I did in my first videos. So don't go away, friends. I'm going to be back in a moment. Hi, welcome back, friends. This channel is all about empowering you in your relationships and on your personal growth journey. Love you. Now, I've got to give credit where credit is due. A lot of this video is based on an article from Psychology Today, and I've put a link down below in the description for you. So what's the first thing that you need to understand, friends? Well, it's to understand or appreciate what you want to get out of the conversation in the first place. Because if you don't know what you want from the conversation, you don't understand your emotions, you haven't given your emotions a name. Are you sad? Are you frustrated? Do you feel undervalued? What are your preferences? What do you need from your relationship? Because by naming these things to yourself, then you can then share it in the conversation. But if you don't name it, if you don't give it a name, then how do you know how to approach it in the conversation? So know what's coming up for you right now. What do you need help with? How do you feel valued? Find out, what do I really want here? Think about, if it were entirely up to you, which path would you choose for your relationship? So that's the first thing. Second thing you need to do is to practice accepting your emotions. What are your desires? What you need? Because if you start worrying and thinking, gosh, my partner's going to think, or whoever I'm speaking to is going to think, I need too much, or it's unacceptable, you're not going to want to share that with other people. And also, you risk holding the same judgments to your partner or the person that you're speaking to. So if you think, well, I'm going to ask too much, then when they're speaking and they're asking for what they want, you're not going to be sharing your inner world with them because you're thinking, they want too much from me because I'm not really prepared to share what I want from them. So think about what your most caring and compassionate friend would say about what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And that will give you a sort of a gauge as to whether you're on the right track. And if you're looking for more inspiration, please check out my website, boostyourpersonaldevelopment.com. I've put a ton of content there designed to keep empowering you on your personal growth journey. A link is down below in the description, and back to the video. So now you're at point 3, you're ready to have that conversation and you're ready to start practicing honesty in your conversation and whatever that looks like for you. Now, the first thing to do, I would say, is to start with the low state. And I'm going to explain exactly what this means. So the next time you're in a fleeting, inconsequential interaction, so you're not with your partner, you may have gone to the post office or to the bank or whatever, practice being honest with a stranger. So for example, if the person says to you, how are you doing? How's life treating you? Normally we would just say, great, yeah, thanks a lot for asking. But what you should do is practice honesty by telling them the truth. So if something's upsetting you, just practice by telling the truth. Well, I've got a friend who's really unwell and I'm really worried about them. The response that you might get might be authentic. They may connect with you and say, oh, look, look, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Or you might get a really weird look and, they promptly look at their phone. But no matter, it doesn't really matter about that. What's relevant here is that you've practiced honesty and what that means to you. That's the important thing. And the third thing that you need to do following on from that, to practice honesty and have a good conversation, is the low stake topic. So you've met a low stake person, you're now dealing with a low stake topic. So you're getting into the vibe of being honest and open. So it's about what toppings do you want on your pizza? What film do you want to watch? If you're sharing time with people, being honest with people, saying, look, I don't have time to watch the whole movie, but can we watch an episode on MasterChef, which is a shorter period of time? Be honest in a very trivial way. And when you can do this, it shows that you can be more honest in a more deeper way. Because if you're having the disagreements with low stakes, i.e. toppings on your pizza, or let's just go for not watching a movie, let's just go for watching MasterChef or something like that, and that brings up a red flag, then that tells you that the relationship is not going to be going in the direction that you want it to go. And it could be that you just need to do more work on it. So the fifth thing, E, is going to your longer term relationship. So you're dedicating time to have a structured, honest conversation. And a researcher, Arthur Allen, he created a protocol for experimentally generating closeness in a research lab. And it involves taking turns answering a set of 36 increasingly revealing questions. So you can set aside an hour with a friend or romantic partner or colleague to go through these questions. Or you can try out the wonderful questions provided by Free Intelligence Conversation. And I've put a link down below so you can check that out. And the whole point here is to practice sharing, being honest, and having the opportunity to really search yourself, to challenge yourself really, to be honest. And what this is all about really, these 5 points that I've raised, is the need to share your hopes, your fears, your insecurity, your dreams, your strengths and your weaknesses, as I said before, because it takes courage to do this. It really takes courage to really tell people what you're thinking and feeling. It takes courage also to muster positive regard for others. When you name and accept your emotions, however, what your preferences are, what your needs are, you dedicate the time to talk, then that means that you have the opportunity, you create the opportunity with yourself to be honest and to have positive, meaningful conversations. And that's what the art of good conversation is. Thanks for watching, friends. Please remember to subscribe, like and share if you got any value out of this video. Love you loads and see you in the next one. Take care for now.